Hey guys, what's going on? This is Kyle at ProjectionHub, and I lead our business plan writing services here at ProjectionHub. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use foot traffic data to spruce up your business plan. Now, as I mentioned, I lead our business plan services here, written a couple hundred business plans, as well as has some free business plan templates that have been used thousands of times. But before my time with ProjectionHub, I was actually an SBA loan officer. And so for about 7 years, I would review business plans, give feedback on business plans, make lending decisions based upon those business plans. I've been on both sides of the table. I've been preparing business plans for lenders to review, and I've also reviewed the business plans. So I kind of know what can help your chances of getting approved, especially if you're trying to get funding like an SBA loan. And foot traffic is a really great way to prove market research, market opportunity based upon your business. And so today I'm going to show you how to do that for free. You can put it in your business plan, and I will show you an example of how to put it in your business plan. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty, here we go. So I'm going to be using a tool called Placer.ai. Now, again, this is something you can do for free. There's a lot of things you can do with Placer.ai that are not free, but again, what I'm about to show you, you could totally do for free without creating an account. And one quick thought on foot traffic data. How this is essentially being pulled together is, and I don't know the exact science, but this is my rough understanding of it, is it's tracking cell phone data, right? So in general, people traveling from place to place, that movement is tracked by cell phones, whether that's by cell providers, or I don't exactly know how that data is provided or sold and at what level, but I do know that it's using cell phone data to track that. So that's how we're going to see what we're doing here. But we're going to get to see some interesting things like regional changes and people going in and out of zip codes, and if that's going increasing or decreasing, and even some of the activities which are measured based upon the places those phones are going to and comparing that to previous chunks of time, right? So we can assume that people are spending more or less at a dining establishment or a restaurant establishment. So I'm going to show you how to use that and how we can actually use that to support our business plan. So I have an example business plan pulled up here, and I am in our market research section. And one thing I really like to do in our market research section is, so I like to do a macro level detail, right? So we're grabbing some industry level trend data. And then I like to, where the real money is at, is the local trends. So then we're zooming in. So if we're going to show like, hey, this industry as a whole is growing, projected to grow. But then if we really zoom in, we can see what's the actual opportunity for what I want to do in this specific location. Now, we're not going to talk about search traffic data right here, but I'll do that in a different video. What I want to get down to is the foot traffic data. So if we can prove that more people are traveling to the general area where I want to start my business and that they are spending more money when they go there, that's nothing but supportive for our business. Now, is there a little bit of a stretch? Like, is it exact correlation between if foot traffic goes up, then my business is going to be successful? No, not exactly, but it is supportive, right? It certainly does not hurt our chances. And I think it's okay in a business plan to make some of those assumptions because it is good data. It's supported data. So let's go back over to Placer.ai, and I'll include this specific link because you kind of got to click a few. They don't make it easy to get to this free data, which is understandable. I hope they don't ever take this away, but it's great. So what I like to do is do this by zip code. Let's say there is a specific, one way I like to do this is if you're writing a startup business plan, you probably haven't like signed a lease yet or something like that, right? And that's another thing to keep in mind. What I'm about to show you is going to be really valuable for brick and mortar businesses, ones that actually are, the target market is bound by geography, right? So if you're starting an e-commerce business, this isn't probably not gonna be super helpful to you. If you're opening up a restaurant, if you're opening a coffee shop, if you're opening up a retail store, a tire shop, a car wash, anything like that, this is gonna be valuable data. And so if you know where you might have a location, try to find a zip code, try to find a listing that you think would represent an ideal type of location and ideal area, right? So get that zip code, come over here, put in the zip code and search for that. So I already did that for this one in Texas. This is gonna be Sugarland, Texas. And so let's check it out, right? So put that in and it loaded it up, and we can see a quick snapshot here where it says December 24 versus December 23. So it's doing 2024 compared to 2023. Foot traffic year over year increased 6%. I'm not 100% sure. Well, I guess we can see what it means by COVID recovery. It's before and after COVID, which I don't know how useful of a statistic that is anymore. I guess it would basically be like, has it returned to pre-COVID levels and higher? That's basically, I think, what that indication would be. But where the real money's at, we come down here and top properties, you can see this is more premium data, so I'm not super concerned with that. What I like to do is go to this regional change, right? So it gives us this really great breakdown map of the surrounding areas based on zip code. And so let's say based on my zip code and the data I put in there, it's saying we've got a 6%, which is that same number up there, 6% growth year over year in people visiting that zip code, which is great, right? Again, nothing but supportive information. Again, are we saying that exactly means we're going to succeed in our business? No, not exactly, but that does mean we have more of a shot. 6% means more potential customers. That's one thing that I think is really valuable, is you can use this to vet a business idea. You can do this to include it in your business plan. So let's say you're in this situation and you do this and the data is not good. It says it's -3%. Well, then you probably don't want to include this in your business plan, right? So I'm not telling you to lie. It's just you want to find supportive data for what you're trying to do. You don't want to jam pack your business plan full of things that don't prove you have a good opportunity. But this is good, right? Plus 6%. Grab a screenshot of that. I like to use the snipping tool so you can grab this little area, grab that. You can see that in here, include it in the business plan. Now let's hop back over and we get one more nice free report, and that's going to be this monthly trend data. We already know 6% growth in all visits, but now we can see for free, they give us dining visits and retail visits. So we can see that people's purposes for traveling into this zip code for these purposes is increasing as well. So if I'm starting a restaurant, a coffee shop, a store, that's even more narrow, right? So we knew more people were coming, which is good. That's a higher funnel. Now it's even more specific. If I'm starting one of those businesses, I can say, hey, year over year, more people are traveling to this zip code to go to restaurants, spend money at stores. So again, boom, grab snipping tool of that, throw that in your business plan. That's really supportive. Now, obviously write some text around that. You don't want to just throw that in there and assume whoever's reading this knows what that means. Write a little bit of what I'm describing to you right there. Just put that into words for your location. That is supportive data. There you go. That's a really simple, free way to use foot traffic data to spruce up your business plan. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel. We have a lot of information and content about business plans, starting businesses, creating financial projections, getting an SBA loan if that's something that you need to do, and in general, just growing your business. So leave a comment down below if you have a question about your business plan. You can also reach out to us at support@ProjectionHub.com. And the last thing I will mention is we have tons of business plan resources on our website. We have free business plan templates, which I'll link down below. We also offer this free business plan review. So if you would like someone like me to actually just review your business plan and what you have and give you some free feedback, we have that available to you. So just go down to the link again below to get this free expert review. Take advantage of that. And I wish you good luck with your business plan, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.